This next story is causing a lot of outrage, and if you've ever had a miscarriage, you will not believe the trauma one woman experienced trying to get her medication at the pharmacy. A woman near Phoenix, Arizona was told by her doctor at her 10-week checkup that her baby's development had stopped. Nicole Ortega said there was no heartbeat, and she wanted nothing more than to be a mom again, despite having a miscarriage again. Her doctor prescribed a medication that would manage her health and also the miscarriage. But when she went to her local Walgreens, the pharmacist denied her the drugs, saying it was against his morals.
I think what happened is it's wrong. I want everything to be healthy, and I can't control the fact that that's not the way my body's working. And it felt like I was being somewhat punished.
Now, Ortega posted her story on Facebook. It's been shared thousands of times, sharing the heartbreak of miscarriage and then standing at the mercy of a pharmacist who made her heartbreak even more terrible. In Arizona, pharmacists are protected under the law to deny people their prescriptions if they have a moral dilemma. Walgreens also, from a corporate standpoint, says it supports pharmacists who have moral conflicts, but the corporation's rule is that the pharmacist must refer the client to another pharmacist on duty, which did not happen in that case. Now, it's hard to believe, but when we posted this on our Facebook page, a few women said they experienced the very same thing right here in our area, and that is not legal. In fact, in Washington, pharmacists have to fill the prescriptions. If there is some sort of moral dilemma, the burden falls on them to find a solution. We talked to Dr. Susan Rutherford, the medical director for 3W here in Seattle, and she says if there is ever an issue, have the pharmacist call your doctor right then and there so that your doctor can explain why you need the medication. I'm shocked. Like, I am so saddened that that happened to that woman.
Yeah.
And that it was okay in that state.
I know.
That is shocking. That's even more shocking to me.
Yeah.
And people will do all kinds of crazy things, you know.
Yeah, and you know, I'm a big believer of your values are your values, whether you're at work or whether, you know, I'm at home, these are my values. But I think when you work for a company and if your job states that, you know, XYZ, I don't know, it becomes a lot more complicated. I mean, but you know, at the end of the day, if you know, you go to the pharmacy, you should be able to get what your doctor prescribed. And if you don't want to do it as the pharmacist, someone else there next to it needs to be able to do it.
And wasn't that hard enough for her?
Yeah.
What she was going through?
Right.
Also, talk about values. Obviously, she had a strong value to stand up and say something. She probably didn't want the whole world to know this.
Right.
It's very
That's
personal.
a very uncomfortable
But she obviously felt strongly enough to. I mean, so I applaud her for bringing the topic up.
Yeah. I just can't believe, though, that, I mean, people here, they said that it's happened here, so we obviously need to vet that. But, I mean, just people commenting that they've had dust-ups at their own pharmacy here in our area. But it's just incredible to me that, like, why even be a pharmacist if you're not going to, like, give the medication to someone? Do another profession, you know? Like, if I was a journalist, which I am, and I said, I don't want to do that story because I don't believe in it. Like, I'm not doing my job, you know?
You have to cover even the things you don't agree with. Yeah, there are things you're not going to agree with. And you know what I love, what you pointed out, is that in this state, they can't do that. So if that does happen to someone, they can take action in this state. That's the takeaway, right?
Right.
Okay, that's good to know.
Call your doctor right there and say, you need to take care of this because I've got a problem pharmacist.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.